What's up, guys? Thought I'd do a quick video here. My Model 24 Soldier's getting shipped out today. I sold it, and so I wanted to do a quick video because I have a very short video compilation with this knife, so I wanted to do a little video and talk about a few things before I get it packaged up here to ship out. But I'm going to start two more of these. This one is my number 6 hollow handle survival knife, the Snow-Tac, that I've made, the 6th one. I've got right now I've got two models that I've been making. The Model 23 Storm. I guess there's actually 3, and I'm bringing in another one. But Model 23 Storm and the Model 23 Storm Attack. The Storm Attack has a 7.5 to 7 3/4 inch blade, and the Model 23 Storm has a 6.5 to 6 3/4 inch blade. This is my Model 24 Soldier, but I just recently got this Boker, which is a Marin. It's a Boker Marin hollow handle survival knife. I want to talk about a few little differences here and just kind of compare it to my Model 24 Soldier. I was real surprised at the quality of this Boker, but I wanted to point out a few things. I'm not here to bash the Boker at all. This thing is just really nice made hollow handle survival knife. There's just a couple of little things I want to point out on it. When I make my knives, I want you guys to understand that I really am disciplined when I make this. I don't know if it's my military training or what, but I really do attention to detail, the little small things. And anytime you get a knife, it's the small things. I know a lot of you guys that are knife collectors that are really understand what I'm talking about. There's little small things, attention to detail, that you can find on a knife that a lot of people won't even notice, that we notice. But these knives are pretty almost exactly the same weight. Here's the Boker. Here is my Soldier. I don't know why, but the blade on the bottom, anytime you have the blade on the bottom, it always looks bigger. See how I reversed it? And then now the Soldier looks bigger. But this one has .250 blade thickness. I measured on this one. Theirs is actually .270. All my subsequent Soldiers are going to be 2.70 as well. But they're almost exactly the same weight. Mine has a sharpened upper clip point. This one is just, it's got the clip point, but it's not sharpened. Mine has a little bit more of a hollow grind on it. This one is a slight hollow grind. This is more of an enhanced hollow grind. I do a 5 to 8 degree secondary cutting edge. They have I looked at this one. This is around a 15 degree secondary cutting edge on this. The hollow handles look almost identical, but I want to show you something. There's one thing that I want to point out on this, and it's the engineering on the cap. Now, I don't make my handles, I order those, but I make sure I get quality hollow handle and cap. But whoever engineered this one for the Boker, when you start screwing this in, there's a lot of play in that. You can see it and hear it. See, even as I screw it in, there's just a lot of play. All the way up until the point where we batten that down. That's one little flaw that I see with the cap. So the handle part and the cap end that I get are really high quality. We're going to take a look at that. I want to show you on this one that I make this handle and the cap end parts that I get. As we start bringing this in, there's a lot less play. There's just a little bit of play. I think when they engineer these, they have to have a little bit to, it's got to be smaller threads, but there's just a little slight wobble, but nothing near the wobble that is on this Marin Boker hollow handle survival, and there's a lot in there. To me, that's just bad engineering. So I just want to point that out. These are really quality hollow handles in the cap ends. I go into my handles a whole ½ inch deeper than what Boker did, and what almost all hollow handle survival knives that I've researched and done. So we've got more tang that's going in there. It's going to be a really nice, robust hold. I've got a titanium round bar stock for the crossbar that locks it out. When I pressure seal these, and after 24 hours they're dry. Once they're dry, this thing, it's done. The blade will break before that tang will ever break or give. It's that strong. But I just wanted to compare the two and show you. You get a really shock and awe feel with this Soldier. And again, I'm not trying to put the Boker down at all. They're a really nice, reputable company, and I was real surprised at the weight of this and the quality of it. The only thing I was kind of disappointed in is the cap. I just thought that should be a little bit better engineered. Other than that, I think this is an outstanding knife. I'm glad I brought it into my collection. I love it. I also love the Soldier. I'm planning on making 2 more, and I'd like to keep one for me always in my personal collection. That's my goal. I need to just start getting busy on making 2 or 3 of these, and so that's what my plan is. So I just wanted to compare the two. At least, again, they're almost identical in weight and feel. This reminds me of a Buckmaster 184 meets Running River, roll up into one. So I wanted to do a video here because this is going out. I wanted to talk a little bit more about my Soldier. This one's out of 5160, but I'm going to be going to 80 CRV2 for all subsequent builds on this. Just because there's nothing against 5160. Love it. It's outstanding steel. This one's going to perform. We've got the enhanced clip point. We've got aggressive hollow grind. These are really sharp serrations. And I was looking on the serrations on this Boker. There's not even going to be any comparison. This thing was so much better notching. I can just tell on mine. This doesn't have any sharpness, no grab. You can tell if the serration is going to work when if it has grab on your fingers and thumbs. So I love this shorter style that I did. This is my combat model with that enhanced clip point that comes back 4 inches. Got a really wide, robust guard as well. So just a little comparison, just a little review on both of them. I love this Boker. It's really cool. I hate to see my Soldier go, but sometimes you gotta let him go to get your name out there and just get your work out there. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, and when you subscribe, leave comments. It's very much appreciated. I'll catch you guys down the road.